So in the last video, I had mentioned that there's something that Kat's been really wanting to do.
Take me to the lake.
So now that we have the book and Katharina has picked her destination, I thought it would be really great to show you what I would pack in my camera bag for a little day adventure. So we're just gonna head over here. And let's pick out some gear. So obviously I'm gonna be taking the Sony a7 IV. And to get there, I think I will film, I'll start with the Sony 20mm G. It'll be a good lens for any traveling sequences that I need. I don't need to go super wide. And then I'll bring the new Sony 11 that I talked about. Let's head out here. And that'll be to get the really nice wide sequences for any slow motion that I want in the 4K 60. And then I want to bring the trusty 85 1.8 because you can get really beautiful B-roll at the lake. And if I need a little bit of reach, we are also going to grab any memory cards, any extra memory cards, because you know how often we can forget that. And I think I'm going to grab an extra battery from my Sony a7 III, just in case we run out. And then we're gonna grab filters because it's probably gonna be sunny and we're gonna need maybe some polarizers for the water, ND filters there. And, oh, we need a mic because the sound is probably terrible right now. And we're filming this on my iPhone 13, so I don't have a mic on that. And lastly, I think I'm gonna bring the new DJI Mini 3 Pro that I just picked up. So hopefully the lighting is decent enough for me to be able to get some shots with it. It is impossible to find ND filters for this guy right now, so I don't have that, so I don't know how choppy the footage is gonna be if it's too bright out, but let's just bring it anyways, just in case. Okay. I think that is everything. So right now I'm still using my Peak Design backpack for these little day trips, but I'm thinking about trying a new bag, and I'll let you know what I end up picking. But if you have any picks that you really like for backpacks right now, for camera gear, please let me know because I'm on the hunt for something a little bit different. I'm really hoping for more of a clamshell style backpack. So you have something that you're using that you love, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear about it. Okay, so on this top side, I usually put my camera in just like this, just for quick and easy access. And then on the other side, I'll flip over, usually put my filters down in this center section right here with a lens. So just like that. And then over here, flip these down. I will probably put another lens, time being. And then for now, I'll put my mic in there. So if I quickly need to do that, if I need to quickly grab my camera and I decide to film our traveling sequence, I will do that. Wait, I've never packed this with a drone yet. So I need to figure that out. Okay. So I think I'm gonna move my filters out, put the second lens in the second compartment. So I have two lenses down below. Then in this center section, I will put the drone right here, just like that. And I think the mic is gonna have to go in the top compartment. So it's always interesting having to reorganize how you pack your bag when you buy new gear because you're not sure exactly how. Now with this screen, I'm gonna put facing in just to protect it a little bit. I will put, actually, what can I do here? Here. So I'm gonna flip one of these dividers up and then I can put the remote in like that. I can put the filters in the center section, like this. And then I need to grab just like a little pouch for the extra batteries, little cleaning cloth, and the extra SD cards. And that will go in just like this on the side. Lock her up. And there you go. So 3 lenses is kind of shitty since I'm only shooting with primes at the moment. So I would also love your help to see what you're using and what you love for a zoom lens. I'm honestly struggling. I don't know if I want to get something like a 16-35 because I don't know if the reach is good, or do I go with the trusty 24-75? I find the tight end too tight, so if I want to vlog, I would have to change to a different lens anyways, and so that is terrible. But I also love the versatility of the 24-105G. So I'm struggling a little bit because I want to be able to vlog, but I also want the reach. And there is nothing out there, in my opinion, that gives you sort of the 16 to 20 focal length that, and then goes all the way to at least 75. But if there's anything out there that you're using that has something like an 18-75, 18-100, I would love to know what lens you're using for something that is that versatile. But now that we got our bag packed, we're gonna finish the morning coffee and then we're gonna head out. It is about 7 a.m. We're gonna try to get there early, hopefully get some decent light. The train ride is about an hour, right, Kat? Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, we'll see you out there. And hopefully we can get some great content that we can share. And yeah, it'll be a fun day. All right, so let's go. And we made it. Now, we all know that Berlin is famous for its incredible landmarks, its history, and diverse party scene. Like, the city has something for everyone. And that is truly the case, because though people know all that as Berlin, it is a lot more than that, because it's surrounded by the state of Brandenburg, and Brandenburg is incredible for its beautiful landscapes, and it allows you to really go out and enjoy outdoor activities. So lots of bike paths, lots of hiking trails, and what we're doing today, which is exploring many, many, many lakes. And as you've seen, there's even a whole book about it. Like, we have the Berlin edition only, but they also have a Hamburg edition.
Munich edition.
They also have the 72-hour edition or the weekend edition.
Weekender, yeah.
You can really come to Berlin, and if you have 3 days or so, you can pick one of the lakes in the surrounding areas and make a little 3-day trip out of it by booking one of the beautiful hotels or Airbnbs. And this area is beautiful. The houses here are insane. For as little as 30 minutes up to an hour, you can get to some incredible lakes. Like, come on, this is, like, what more do you need on a Sunday morning? But beautiful nature, incredible clear lake water, and naked swimming people. But we're gonna have some breakfast right now, and then we are gonna just enjoy the lake for a little bit. We're gonna use some of the gear that I had talked about earlier in the bag, and yeah, we will be back a little later on. So that is the end of our lake day. What did you think?
It's very cool. I like it.
Yeah, so again, we were at Kuma Lake. It was a really great lake. Lots of little pockets to set up where you want to hang for the entire day. I filmed a little bit, but I don't think that was my main purpose. I think my main goal was to go on this adventure day and film a little bit, but talk a little bit more about the gear that I would bring on a little day trip. And to be honest, the A7 IV is an amazing camera for that because you can get really great photos, you can get incredible video. I think the one thing that I struggle with today the most, which I alluded to earlier, is that I love shooting with primes, and so right now I don't really have a zoom lens that I feel is good for vlogging and for getting some of those beautiful shots, because my favorite shots were the ones that I shot on the 85, like with that little crane type bird. If you know what that bird is, please let me know in the comments. The ND that I brought was obviously a must, and if you're going to be filming on a sunnier day like today against the water, you're going to need an ND 6 to 9, which is what I had with me. And as the light gets a little softer, like right now, I just switched to the ND 2 to 5. I really wanted to pull out the drone and kind of talk about it and give my first impressions with a first flight. However, there's just too many naked people here. There's actually a little nude section of this lake as well. And I just, with families and kids and everything, I just wanted to give them some privacy, and I didn't want to kind of encroach on their day in that way. So I still have to take that out, put it up for my first flight and first impressions of that. But so far, the little bit of testing that I've done at home, I love it so far. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the last time I owned a drone was my the Mavic Pro 1, so quite a while ago. So we're just on our way home now. Hope you like this video. I hope that it gave you another idea from the last one, that if you visit Berlin, it's not just about the city and the clubs and all that, but another adventure that you can do while visiting the Berlin area. And if you enjoyed this adventure with us today, please give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out. And I would love if you subscribed and join the community of creatives that I'm trying to build here on the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. And as always, live passionately and stay inspired.